No, John now. Name first of all.
My name is Robert Jan van Rienen.
And where are you from?
We drove all the way from Holland,
Yes.
the middle of Holland, and to participate in the Monte Carlo rally this year. And so far so good, to be honest.
And you've driven down from John O'Groats today.
Yes. We drove from Holland a few days before that. Made it all the way up to John O'Groats and had a lovely evening yesterday. Probably you can see it in my eyes still. But this morning was a very early start and amazing, all those people over there. And it's amazing to see how it is involved in the community, this event. Even if you see it here in Paisley, that's fantastic.
And how was the drive down this morning? How was the weather?
We had some snow actually, and that was meant to be. Driving a rally to Monte Carlo in the winter time, you need snow. So I don't know what it will be in Europe, but we had already snow, so that is already a success. Yeah.
So why did you decide to come here, to come to Scotland to do this?
Well, to be honest, I'm a great fan of your country. I love it very much. So if there is an event, what I love to do, I'm always here in Scotland. That's
so you've been here quite a few times.
Yeah, we did. And lovely roads, of course. And try to imagine what it is like if you live in Europe and having stopping lights on every single corner. And we're fond of the roundabouts here, but sure. I think after all, driving the way up to Paisley, we've seen probably 5 stopping lights.
Good.
Except from here in the village, in town.
So tell me about the car.
Well, the car is actually wasn't on the road for 40 years. And I found it 2 years ago and tried to find out some history of the car. And one of the things is that the car was exactly the same car, same coach builder, sports saloon car, was participating in the rally in 1936.
Really?
So then the searching starts, of course, over internet. You find exactly the program of the 1936 rally, and you see that the car has participated. So it's more of a sort of ode, how you call it, a sort of honor to the car from 80 years ago.
So clearly it's a Bentley. What model is it?
It is a sports saloon 3.5 litre.
From what year?
Derby Bentley, they call it, from 1934. So they drove it in 1936, 2 years old, and that's now 82 years ago. Yeah.
Still going strong.
Still going strong. So far, so good.
So it's got quite a drive ahead of it now, hasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't count the miles, to be honest, but there must be a few going on. That's for sure.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So where are you from? Holland?
It's amazing those days. They're still going.
Facebook, get them up there, share the word. We're very, very grateful for your enthusiasm. When you're in the viewing area, for the Monte Carlo rally, we need to have you out of the viewing areas. If you're not one of the car drivers and car owners, you need to come out.
Yeah, it's David Glenn.
David Glenn, where are you from, David?
Glasgow.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is not your first attempt at this?
No, this is actually the third go at the Monte. Did it last year in the Dolomite, and then 2 years ago I did it with my cousin in an old Volvo 121. So got a bit of experience now.
And you were saying that the worst bit of last year was actually going down the 74.
Yeah, and that's, to put that in context, I mean, the snow in the Alps last year was crazy, but the worst night we had was the M74. Having left Paisley, it was just a complete whiteout. Just couldn't see where we were going, and you know, to think that was going to be the worst night, but that's the way it ended up. But we made it.
So you're hoping it's going to be a bit better this year then?
Yeah, I don't think there's as much snow this year, particularly in the Alps. I think there is up at the Col de Turini, which we were doing the last night. Otherwise, I think it's just going to be wet. But the danger there is it gets really cold, so it's the ice we're going to have to watch out for.
So what about the car? What can you tell me about the car?
Well, it's a 1976 Dolomite Sprint, so I got it 2 years ago and kind of built it into rally spec, put the roll cage in it, which is a bit of a must for this kind of activity, the seats, the harnesses, and had the engine rebuilt just to get a bit more power out of it. And then this year I put new brakes on it because last year we completely destroyed the brakes in a week. It was a brand new set of discs and pads, and it was metal on metal at the end of the week, so they've been upgraded.
So what else do you do with it apart from the Monte Carlo?
This is its annual outing.
So it just sits in the garage the rest of the time?
Well, it sits in the garage getting worked on in preparation for the next time. So no doubt that's what will happen after the end of this, back to the garage and get it worked on and built up again.
So it's the highlight of your year then?
Yeah. I mean, it's the adventure, and it's all about. We're never going to win it, so it's all about just it's that satisfaction of getting to the end and say I've done that, because it's like 2,600 kilometres, most of it up and down Alps, up and down Alpine roads, and it's absolutely fantastic fun. Brilliant.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Some of these cars, the cars particularly coming down from Monaco roads, we're talking pre-war and the 1950s, and AC as old as the one that won the first ever Monte. Being cold and not worrying about the weather because we're blessed with some clear skies just for just now. Hope it stays that way. Actually, it feels a little bit warmer than it did just about 90 minutes or so when we were down here and we launched things. The build-up back at 4 o'clock, it was quite sharp then. Certainly seems a little bit warmer now. Maybe that was just the suit for the Paisley Abbey volunteers who are in there in the white marquee just beside the town hall. It's the main entrance to the Abbey. Last chance to maybe grab something from there as well. Cupcakes. The cars. I mean, we're talking about these cars being 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done, lads. Good luck. Seconds, 2 seconds, 1 and all.